Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'm the Mysterious JG. It is Chapter 13, Orphan's Cradle, the final exciting story chapter of the exciting game, which is the Final Fantasy XIII. And we got a nice action shot of Fang there. It's not really an action shot, but whatever. Just a post-action shot, I suppose. And we are going to continue now in what we were doing, which was heading deep into the heart of Orphan's Cradle to fight the Falsy Orphan. Except we don't want to fight the Falsy Orphan. We want to stop the cavalry from destroying Orphan. But the cavalry have been turned into Seath by Barthandelus. That happened several videos back because I did my post-game stuff. So at this point, I'm really not sure what we're doing other than the fact that we've decided we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. But Cocoon is supposedly going to be destroyed if Orphan is destroyed, because Orphan is what's keeping Cocoon afloat. Cocoon being a small kind of satellite planet that these people live on that's orbiting the larger planet of Pulse, aka Space Australia. So we live in like kind of a space New Zealand. And in order for... We're not moving. Okay, now we're moving. In order for Space New Zealand to function, it needs Orphan. And Barthandelus wants Orphan to be killed / destroyed so that the Maker, who is like God, basically, will be forced to come back. And then, I don't know. Barthandelus wants the world to be remade. We know he wants to summon the Maker. That much is faux show. Not 100% clear on why he wants that. If he wants to, like, meet God and exchange stories or cook USBs, or if he wants to have some input in how the world is made this time and have them do it different and better. Whatever's going on, though, he's willing to throw away a lot of human lives. That's kind of not just what he's willing to do, that's sort of the whole point of the plan. So we're not crazy about that, and we're trying to stop him. This guy's been power spritzing. Yeah, I just went ahead and attacked these guys. I figured I wouldn't be able to wander around back and forth and explore if we didn't get rid of them. And I figured if you can sneak up on them, they're not too bad. Alrighty. So this is an unusual one. You have to come up here and you can find some hidden treasure, I think. Alright, so we're gonna have a nice, slow, grinded out battle against these guys. Really not worth it, usually, to do a lot of debuffs on them. It's just, no matter what you do, it just takes a while. And the Anathema attack actually gets rid of your buff, so it's usually not worth it to spend a lot of time trying to buff up either. You're better off just attack as fast as you can. Quite lucky, it's only gotten off Anathema once. Here comes death. There goes death. And we should be pretty close to the end now. And we killed it just as our buffs wore off, so that's nice. Oh, he said buffs. Okay, so more treasure. Vials of Adasol. And I just got 2 vials of Adasol. Would this be a good time to use some of them? I still don't get what the hell's happening with that. Making it so dang tough for me to Use... Oh, shit. I still countered them? Well, I guess it's counted as a preemptive strike.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna do range stuff in the hopes that I get more than one of them staggered. I don't know what I thought was gonna be a great strategy there. Couldn't even finish it. The little mini stagger that you get against them when you get the preemptive strike. Didn't quite let us finish that one, but we got a good showing. We're trying to kill Vanille with the death spell. Trying to get revenge for that Naochu boss that we haven't actually fought yet because of the magic of save states, we've moved into the past before I fought any of those guys. Oh, great. Anathema put slow on lightning. Now she's, instead of being quick as a flash at lightning, she's slow as a flash. And had the death spell worked on her, we would have lost outright. I think when we actually get to the final boss battle, I'm going to load a slot where we've maxed out all of our skills for level 9, the Chrysanthemum. Just because some of the final bosses forms also have the death spell, and they also have a ton of hit points, which means that periodically we'll just be like, you know what, you lose. Forget it. Good run so far, but you lose. Automatic death spell on your party leader is the only one we have to kill, you lose. I got a Gale Ring. It was given to me by Gail Kim. As a thank you for remembering who she is. Mean. Not the most famous person on Earth, but significantly more famous than I am. Just picking on her. Alright. Yourself. Alright, so... even though you think this, like, stairs up, and it seems like this is... ooh, wow, it was a lot of work to get up here. This must be the path that leads on... no, actually, this was a diversion for treasure. And it's only by going on the more initially obvious path that we will actually find our way towards more story. Oh, you frickin' guys. If I want to see this treasure chest, I guess I gotta kill you. Get over here. There's only 2 of you. And good, you actually remain 2. It's not one of these deals where the 2 guys turn out to be 30 guys when you actually go into combat. That chrono trigger thing that would happen. It's like, oh look, there's 1 enemy. Oh, 5 guys flying from off screen when you encounter them. Maybe I'll do chrono trigger next. I'm trying to think of something I can do. It'll be fairly simple. I'm trying to think if there's something I can do where I wouldn't have to get 2 computers involved. Like, it's not like I could just do it with my laptop alone. And they're going to be going out of town for a few weeks, and it might be nice if I could get started, but it's only 2 weeks. I can go 2 weeks without recording RPGs. Come on. So there's the Sea King's beard, folks. Sea King is a gay man who married a woman solely to cover it up. There's a satanic spear. It's shamanic spear, of course. And there's a little save thing over there. But we're not going to use it because... well, actually, this wouldn't be a bad time for me to end my recording session. It also wouldn't be a good time to end this video because I'm only about 15 minutes in. So now, some kind of giant butterfly crystal, I don't know what the hell that was. But whatever it was, it transpired, and stuff got moved around, and now we are in a new section of similar looking dungeon. Okay, so we've got to make our way down there. Let's see if I can make any sense out of this on the old map. And sort of, yes. Okay, again, just I could wander around and navigate. Yeah, neither do I. Fang, I'm with you. I can wander around and look around and have fun with it, but if I want to actually find all the treasure, I want to try to do this efficiently. This will just take us back up to there, which we don't want. We're actually close to the starting point for the level in there. It's just that they've rearranged stuff now. But there's treasure over here. If possible, I'd like to get it without an encounter, but there wasn't actually as much room there as I hoped there was. This would be kind of an interesting encounter. And I will definitely want to get rid of the sacrifices first, because they are a big pain in the ass. But they take such a long time to kill. Maybe I'm better off hitting the Dragonites as much as I can, or the Dargonites, or whatever they're actually called, by spamming an area of effect spell. You're gonna swim, by the way.
Take this.
And it helps that they're kind of weak against this anyway.
Take this.
Yeah, lightning is pretty good with the old lightning magic, as her name would suggest. Now we're down to one and better off auto-chaining. As you can see, the AI is picking Spark, Strike, and Thunder anyway, which is why Thundaga makes a good choice for her. If you're using Snow as your party leader, and why would you? He ends up having access to pretty good snow-based attacks. Go figure. And I think Sad's got most of the fire-based ones. So all that was for the chance to fight these guys. Really, it's for the chance to get this treasure chest. Tetratic crowns. Those are actually pretty good items. Oh, damn it, I was just about to use a Deceptisol. Deceptisol! Retreat! Oh no, they did attack me as one group. Oh, that sucks.
We survived.
This is actually going to be really irritating.
You're gonna swerve.
For one thing, they're just beating the shit out of Fang already.
Don't panic. We can win.
I don't know if
this.
I feel like dealing with this. Yeah, this is... Tetratic Crown is a pretty big treasure, but... Lightning came pretty close to dying there. That would have been game over. I think I have to go after the final boss after all this horse hockey is dealt with. Really wanted to stagger this son of a bitch so we can get rid of him. Probably supposed to get rid of the sacrifices first. But to me, they just eat attacks. It just, they're meat shields. Made of crystal, but still. Come on, stagger the damn thing. I think that stops it from doing that.
I'm no one's slave.
She's no one's slave, folks. I hope you picked up on that by now. She really wants you to understand that after all.
You're going down.
Finally, we did get some debuffs applied to these guys. Yeah, say, please do not freaking work on lightning, the death spell.
You're gonna swerve.
I mean, debuffs do work on them to some extent. Okay, he's casting death on Vanille. It's not as big a deal. I can switch to a healing paradigm and bring her back. It's not fun, but it'll work. 6 days of sacrifice. This battle's been going on for 6 days. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I mean, it seems like it is making a difference. Having these debuffs is making it die a bit faster. Anyway. Tetratic Crown, was it worth all of that? Well, yes, actually, it would be. At this point in the game, I've already got, you know, another save slot where I've got all the frickin' treasure that I'm ever going to bother to get in this game. But otherwise, no. I mean, a Tetratic Crown gives you, I don't remember exactly what it does. It's a defensive accessory. It gives you, like, auto and then several positive status buffs, I think. But yeah, it's worth getting, and that fight was a pain in the butt. And I'm just not in the mood to deal with it because I've already beaten the game, and I'm just trying to record beating the game. Hello? Oh, we already did move. Okay, I guess. Yeah, okay, we already did move to our new location, which is Kinderdijk. That's why I was a little confused there. Oh, there's one of the groups of enemies that we'll be fighting at the new stomping grounds where I went and... Oh, this is going to be a pain. Fight all of you together, aren't we? Big group of motorcycles and sea creatures who are allied in your desire to destroy me.
Target acquired. On your knees.
On your knees, dog. Oh.
Target acquired. You're open. You're going down.
Damn it, we're in trouble.
Give it your best shot.
So we got one of them in that whole big round of killing guys.
Thanks.
Maybe I need to be using Delta attack or something safer.
You're gonna swerve.
And that motorcycle is already winding up for its big whatever attack again.
You're open.
But I really want to finish these sea creatures off now. Friendly crustaceans who are not that friendly.
This will be quick. This will be quick. You're gonna swerve.
Damn it, finish it, finish it. Now, get ready to heal from this.
This will be quick. Give it your best.
This is not going to be a 4-star battle here. Or 5-star. Probably won't be 4 stars either, actually. Seems to be aiming at Fang. That's hard to say. It's gonna swarm. That was a weird shot. We got a little look at the undercarriage of this thing. So it looks like that is a single target effect, but it has like splash area of effect damage. So it really wasn't too bad when we were spaced out a bit more.
This will be quick.
Or it might have helped that we had a sentinel. Okay. These random encounters are really being a drag in this act. Looking through to see how much geography I got left to go. I remember there being some pretty involved boss fights. But this party is not completely maxed out in strength as far as it, could be at this point. Hey, Leiden, how you doing? Look pretty good. Yeah, so I mean, this party could be stronger than it is right now at this point in the game. Okay, so let's figure out. We have a treasure chest at the end of this, and of course it's guarded by more irritating enemies. Guy just stabbed me right in the gut. That's nice.
Ow, on your knees. You're open. Target acquired.
Just because it's got to be doing some damage to this other guy here who's just hanging around and getting little bits of lightning damage from this, isn't he? I assume. Oh, maybe not. Didn't look like he got much of anything. Sanctum Templar. Now I thought we had actually had some guy from the Sanctum tell these guys to leave us alone, but he didn't give him an order. He gave it to him as a suggestion. Thank you so bloody much for respecting their free will to continue to get in my way as the story progresses.
Turn the tide.
Alright, we got an... Oh, he staggered. I didn't notice. That sucks. We staggered him with debuffs, and I just totally missed it. Luckily, he's going to die within seconds of getting staggered with all those debuffs on him. I was like... This game doesn't have blind or confused, sadly, but it gives like, poison, I'm taking extra damage, I'm dealing less damage, I'm slow, I'm just not having a good day. Somebody in all that nonsense dropped Pervicite, though. The perviest reagent in the game. And we got Star Blossom Seeds. Things continuing to look up. Star Blossom Seeds, I don't really know what the hell the deal is with them. They're just kind of a reagent. One of those things that you use that on your items and the experience multiplier increases. But considering how rare they are and how fancy their name is... Oh, damn you! Thought I was gonna... You know what? We're not even gonna debuff you. You're not worth the time. The room near the very end of the game where you run around fighting battles over and over to buff includes a battle against 3 of these guys, which is the biggest irritation because it's worth least experience and they just are a pain in the ass to kill. Some upskirt action from Fang there. Risque. I'm risque. Sometimes you have to play a little dirty to get ahead in this game. There we go. Aren't you glad you jumped in, got my damn way when I was trying to showcase treasure hunting? Bastard, you got exactly what you deserved. Alright. So, you see another treasure chest right there. We gotta make our way towards. Our ultimate goal is that weird booby statue thing. Luckily, they mark our jumping points for us. This one doesn't appear to be guarded. I am going to jump all over that. Black mycelium. So there could have been a motorcycle floating around looking to surprise us when we thought it wasn't guarded. I'm like, no, I'm fine with that thing just legitimately not being guarded. Can I sneak up on him? No. The search is over. You found your next irritating, random, generic monster battle. Just getting bored with this relentless assault of one enemy until it dies and then go on to the next one. But it's usually the best strategy. Army of One ain't worth the effort now. I think I would have just slowed things down because she keeps the attack animation going up after she's already beaten the foe. Or the foe just gets to hang around getting whacked on by lightning after it's actually out of hit points. Oh well, all the debuffs are coming off at the same time, so that's good. He just really wants to kill Vanille. I can understand it, but... Oh, maybe I need to stop this recording session. I'm just not getting too into it here. Just kind of playing through these generic battles. They're not going as easily and quickly as I would like, but they're also really not providing a lot of interest. I mean, I just got done video-wise. The last thing I did was beat up Vercingetorix. I mean, come on, it's exciting. It's not exciting. So there is the exit. The last bit of treasure, however, is over here. Last bit of treasure for this section of map / page of the Brady Games Guide. We got Nugget of Rodeo site. Favorite mineral of the Junior Rodeo Daredevils. Smothered and greeted. Texas style. It is probably possible to get past this without a fight. Though we don't have a ton of room. There we go. Good for us. And this would actually be a pretty good place for me to save. As far as the timing of this video goes. So that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to call it a video. And when we come back, let's see, that was about 2 pages worth of this place in 2 videos, about a video a page. But the thing is that we've got bosses coming up in later sections. I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen any of them yet. I thought they started popping up earlier than I guess they actually do. I do have a few minutes left, really, in the video, but this is just a really convenient place to stop. So, when we come back, we've got, let's see, 2 good screens worth of map to go here. We'll have some boss fights to deal with, and we're getting pretty close to the end, though, folks. Very close to the end. And some of the cinematics at the very end of this game are amongst the longest that I can remember in Final Fantasy games. Well, maybe not, but, like, there's a cinema between 2 forms of the same boss that is longer, I think, than the ending. You've got that to look forward to, folks. But what is the last boss going to be? I mean, we've pretty much decided we don't... The bad guys want us to kill Orphan, and we're fighting our way through Orphan's cradle. So how is this story going to resolve? I was legitimately wondering the first time through, although to a large extent I just didn't know what was going on. So I hope you guys are still curious and still interested and still engaged. I am still the Mysterious JG, and when we come back, we are going to continue fighting our way through. I can pretty much guarantee that we'll get to a boss fight next time. We've got a couple of, like, kind of you will die nameless super bosses coming up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I know we're going to get a boss fight now, because the next fight in the game is actually would be considered a boss fight. But we'll have a couple of boss fights with just, like, random bosses that don't have plot connection. They're just bosses. One or two of those, because it is the final act after all, before we start getting into, well, I mean, we'll be, you gotta know we'll be seeing our old friend Barthandelus again. But what else could Barthandelus have up his sleeve? We'll find out, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.